Hello tankers, and welcome to another Armor Warfare gameplay and review video. Today's video I'm gonna talk about the Israeli main battle tank, the tier 10 Merkava 4M Barak, which is a tank that serves today in the IDF. That's the Israeli Defense Force, and it's seen some major encounters in the Middle Eastern combat. This tank can be obtained through the Salt Reborn text tree, which is actually the one and only text tree which offers this huge boost to experience up onto tier 6. You can opt to play from tier 3 and above with the Magak line with its powerful armor, or you can go for the Merkavas, which is full autoloader, up onto up until tier 8, which is where the line converges onto tier 9 and 10, the Merkavas. The upgrades on Merkava are the most difficult upgrades I've ever played in any tank in Armor Warfare. I mean, not difficult, but the most expensive in terms of experience. The trophy hard kill APS was like 1 million experience, and after I played a few games with it, I decided that it's not for the Merkava style, in my opinion, and I went for the grind for the special ability defense, which was like 2 million experience. So in total, yeah, I probably played the Merkava for like 4 million experience, which is a lot of games. But the rewards were actually very nice. I mean, the defense is actually the special ability that it's a masterpiece for Merkava, in my opinion, that if you use the proper commander and skill, which I'm gonna talk about, it just gives you, at the cost of some maximum speed of 67%, it gives you 200% acceleration bonus, hold traverse bonus, rate of fire, and especially repair speeds and module damage. It's more than I want from and I can ask from Merkava. The rest of the upgrades are actually not that expensive to grind. You have to go through the same pain, improved FCS through any Merkava you play up from tier 8 and above. It's actually, I don't really know why they put this aiming time reduce upgrade on Merkavas, because their aiming time is very low and it doesn't need any more than that. So yeah, this is just an obstacle, and you want to get the vision range and the upgrade on the AP shells and the smoke grenades, which is classical, and the spall liner. The hard kill APS, I find that it's not for Merkava. I mean, yeah, but no, not really. In my opinion, the hard kill APS is more like for more mobile tanks, like more mobile MBTs actually, that when you want to change position fast and you know it's gonna cost you a lot of HP, you just activate, and that kind of situations only, in my opinion. It can be used if you want to play it like solo and YOLO, but it's not my playstyle. So yeah, that's why I gave it up. So yeah, in terms of stats, the stats are really nice. It's not a mobile tank, so it's, as you can assume, that being not isn't if it's not a mobile tank, then it gets rewarded with these nice stats with a 6.7 almost reload time seconds. You have 4 shells in the salvos. It's an autoloader gun, which has an average of 528 per shell, with a 800 millimeter gun. It's a very good penetration, and a damage per minute of 6.250k. In the cannon depression, it's not that comfortable actually. If you can play cooldown and in just gentle slopes, but other than that, you can go in through some hard terrain and expect that it will perform perform excellent in shooting enemies underneath you. So yeah, the minimum spread is like laser accuracy again. It's very nice. It's 70 degrees. The aim time, as you saw, it's very low, 1.50 seconds. I didn't get any other retrofits or skill to boost this because it's stock Merkava doesn't need any more aiming time. Yeah, the mobility, it's not that high. The whole traverse is actually very slow, but I find some means to boost it and yeah, to play it to make it a little bit more mobile for my playstyle. It's 37 degrees at the moment, but as long as you activate the defense ability and maybe you put some skills from the driver with the hull traverse, it actually gets you into a quite nice... and also I forgot about the commander, the Vincent Girard, which you may think that I'm a noob, but I like mixing Vincent with Merkava because of the hull traverse, because that's what I was saying. You will see that with Vincent and the proper skill on the driver and the defense ability, that the behemoth Merkava actually turns into a more mobile, and you can dance with your hull, actually turning it into a more lighter tank. As you can see, I have my Vincent Girard upgraded with hull traverse bonuses, and yeah, I like Vincent Girard also on Merkava because of the chance of fire reduced. Actually, Merkava, one of the biggest downsides on this tank is that its engine is in the front, and your hull is not that reliable against tier 10s, and abandoning your hull will actually cause a chance of starting a fire, and you don't want that to happen. You don't want to counter it with anything you have available, any means you have available. So yeah, I picked Vincent especially for this. For the vehicle hit points, I intend to go for more vehicle hit points as long as when I upgrade my Vincent. And for the track hit points and the repair speed and the hull traverse, I find that all of this suits perfectly for my Merkava playstyle. It also has this special ability with reload is increased when you reflect damage. That's also very nice for autoloaders. So yeah, that's my Vincent Girard. Yeah, I was talking about the hull, and yeah, the hull is on the front. You have like 450 millimeters. So yeah, it's not the best. It's not the best armor out there. You will get banned from the front. You don't need to worry about that, but you will have some 20% chances to bounce some things, especially if you angle it, and angling requires mobility, so that's again touching my problem. Hit points, you will get more hit points, like 400 to 4k and 0.9 with the special ability from Vincent once I upgrade him one rank more. And yeah, in terms of crew skills, I have the maximum spread improved at Gunner for boosting my laser accuracy even more. It's actually, I didn't know what to pick. What else should I pick if not maximum spread, because I picked the turret speed. I didn't need the aiming time, so yeah, that was actually what I had left. So yeah, I went for the maximum spread and the rate of fire for the loader and the repair speed increase. Yeah, as I have told you, the biggest downside on the Merkava is that it has this engine which is in the front. Where is it? Merkava, engine. Well, it's actually here, but it doesn't show on the tooltip. So yeah, as long as you will be penned in the front, there's a tight chance that slight chance that you will be your engine will be hit, and we all know that when your engine is hit, the chance of fire is there. So yeah, in terms of retrofits, I have the acceleration with the engine hit points increased all in one. So because one more thing you need to worry about when you are trading shots is you don't want to get your engine damaged up to 100% because you will be immobilized, and that's one more worry except the tracks. So yeah, I picked this one, the acceleration and the engine hit points, and with the maximum spread and rate of fire increase, and with some repair speeds, and with the vision range, which I cannot play any MBT without the vision range. You would say, why did I pick the repair speed? Because the repair speed with the special ability of the defense, which gives you 50% more of repair speeds, with 10% more from the loader, plus some a bit more from the maxed out from the Vincent Gerard, you will get to X% repair speeds. And I don't want to lie to you, but I repair my tracks with a defense ability in like under 3 seconds, which it's more than you can expect from any MBT. It's like luxury, honestly, luxury, under 3 seconds of track repair. So yeah, I think the repair speeds, retrofits is actually worth it. And of course, this is just my basic build with the Vincent Gerard. You can also go with more vision range commander like Douglas, where he's in, yeah, with the Douglas you can go, he's more for PvP style. Yeah, you can pick him, global ops and PvP with the rate of fire and vision range. I think he's yeah, more suitable for PvP. I went for Vincent. He's my basic choice. And you can also go for Philip Hoslau. Yeah, he has this nice repairs with the special ability of repair, which you can max out up to 40%, and with the module damage and the crew damage and some infantry stats, crew and mechanized infantry stats, they are increased, which is very nice. Also with the loader, because you can Merkava has loader skill, Merkava has a loader crew, and with this increase you can actually get the faster reload times. And with this one, the repair speed is increased by 1%. It's not that much, but accumulated with all those, you can get him on like 1 to 6 seconds. And especially if you want to use, and if you want to be cocky and give up the fire extinguisher and get the energy drink, then you will get to 6 seconds reload time on Merkava, which is nice, because 6 or 4 you will get like 24 seconds of entire magazine reload on Merkava, which is really fast in my opinion. So yeah, that's with the crew and stats. And now let me show you the gameplay with the Merkava. So yeah, the gameplay. I'm playing on Hydra map with almost a full tier 10 match. Saying almost because T9 TMS is the only one who's tier 9, and the tier 9 Merkava is gonna be AFK for the rest of the match. So basically we're playing this map on 4 people. What I like to do in the start of the operation here is go to this bridge, where I can go get some spotting damage and some own damage as well. And because of the design of this bridge with this fence on the sides, you can shoot through the fence here, and you are basically just hold down here. The only thing which is exposed here is your turret and your commander sight, which may be a problem for spotting the enemies, but usually it does the work pretty good, because I don't know why, but in my experience, every time I play the Hydra map I see all my teammates are camping up there where the team is right now on the map. And yeah, if I'm playing an MBT, I like going out in the front and hold the line there, get some spotting damage, and they don't have to worry about being spotted. They don't have to be anxious about that. So yeah, with the defense ability that I activate every time I change the position, it's Merkava is like a machine gun. You can do, as you can see, I did 2.1k damage in just like 4 seconds. And if you track the enemy, is just super quality life there, because you can unload all your magazine into an enemy. The Bradley is always like 100% a one clip for me. In 4 shots is done. I finish a Bradley in just like 3-4 seconds. Actually, it's just less than 4 seconds, because the reload time between shells is like 0.08 seconds. It's not even a second. It's really nice. Only maybe the Cat B has better with its insta reloads between shells. But yeah, and one shell is just 6.6 seconds for me. Told you can go for the Philip Commander, which gives more reload time because of the crew stats increase, and it also has one ability that increases reload time, but by quite a little. I think it was like 1%, but still counts. Still counts as an important split of a second, which in this game can decide the game. Actually, if you win or lose. Yeah, and here I am again with this Bradley wreck in my front that is providing some really good cover. My turret is the only thing exposed here, and I land shot after shot into the AI bots here. The aiming time, as you can see, is almost instant. I move my hole, I traverse my hole, and the aiming time is still really low. So this is my point when I'm talking about I really don't understand the idea of making an aiming time upgrade on Merkava, because you just don't need it. It's just as good as it is stock, so just don't need anything more from Merkava. Yeah, here is the M1A2, the last AI bot on the opposite side of the river. I go hold down to this gentle slope here, and I try to land the shots into his gun mantlet, and I managed to hit the first shot. The second one, I get a bit I rush it a bit, and then I try to shoot him on the move on the gun mantlet, and that is just way beneath skill. It's more like luck. So yeah, I finish him off, and I deactivate the defense ability because I need the more maximum speed. I cannot cross the river. I mean, I can cross the river, but it will take like forever with the defense still activated. It basically gives you more acceleration, but the maximum speed is reduced by a lot. I will just have to cross the river with like 15 kilometers an hour. It's gonna take forever, and that's the luxury of time that we're talking there, and I don't have that at my disposal since we have an AFK teammate. So we want to gain the map control as fast as possible. The Terminator, there was just one shot for the enemy. As you can see, a whole magazine unloaded in him, and he was just one shot for my next one, but my teammates here managed to finish him off. Here's also a really good position. You can spot the enemies from the center, because the AI usually goes and peeks outside their base, and you manage to distract them here by standing here in a hold down, in a almost hold down position. And while they are distracted with you, they show their sides. The enemy AI shows the sides to my teammates, and that's more assist damage for me, more damage for my teammates, and the faster the game is won. The only obstacle for me going into the base right now is the IMX, who is in a pretty dangerous position for me. I mean, his position is not that of a problem because I have the gun depression, as you can see, but I am exposing my the side of my turret and the side of my hull to the enemies in the base right there. But nevertheless, I just get a little bit ambitious and want to finish him off. Since he's standing in my way, I want to make a real 90 degrees turn here and get the base. But I am a bit delayed now because I see the lieutenant is out there, and I'm lucky he wasn't loaded with full ATGM. And I get even more lucky because he turns his back on my teammates and he's just meat back now for the Sphinx and for the Cat B, or how do you want to call it. The T-90 MS tried to do a flanking maneuver there, but he has no chance. He's a bit too weak to trade shots with the enemy. He's tier 9 and all the enemies, the AIs are tier 10. So yeah, I deploy the smokes here just to conceal my movement and make a push for the center. I still have to be a little bit cautious here because, as you can see, there is a 15 Armada here who is still haunting and stalking me from the side. So yeah, now I'm a bit stuck until the Armada on my right is actually destroyed, because I don't want to push here and go for more damage. Here I try a bit of a pixelated shot and I fail to ban. The Terminator there is in a good position and I cannot shoot him even if he's showing me his side, but nevertheless he's just not paying attention to me, so that gives me more time to finish the Terminator on the right, and then I can make a push for it on the center. The 15 Armata right there that just passed me 1 minute earlier on my right is not yet finished, which is worrisome, but now I see him, he's taking damage, so I assume that I make an assumption that he will be dead soon, so I make a push. He's not dead. I'm a little bit worried, but nevertheless I take a look that there are 2 minutes left for this operation, so I decide to push, be aggressive here at the risk of taking some huge damage from the Armata on my back. He can finish me in like 2 seconds with his autocannon and 1 missile. So yeah, it's a risk that I took here, but the Armata is gone now. I still don't know at this point, but now that I see the replay, I know. And just now when I turned my camera, I knew that the Armata is gone. I have no worries left. We finish off the last enemy and the operation is done with a victory, and I think it was like 36K damage dealt with some nice assists. Sphinx did a really good job there. He helped me a lot with the Armata and all the enemies that were opposing on the opposite side of the river. Yeah, I have the blue star, the 14 assists, 9 kills. Yeah, as you saw, Sphinx did he was the second best one. So yeah. So just for a short conclusion, this is your main battle tank to hold the line with. It's not used for flanking, it's too slow for that. You just want to get in a hold down position where you cannot show this part of your lower plate. Actually, don't want to show it. Upper plate is quite bouncy and the turret is actually quite impenetrable. Just go in a hold down position and force enemies to trade with you, and while you play with their HP with your autoloader, and you're just exposing the turret and force them to force some bounce and ricochet, and you will do just fine. Just find that spot on the map where you can hold the line, and while your teammates take care of the flanking and the other mobile stuff. So yeah, that's all about the tier 10 Israeli MBT. It's a really good tank. It does its duty as it should. I mean, it's a good all-rounder for holding the line. I mean, I consider it a quite capable tank. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy. And I'll see you tankers on the next one.